Good morning. We are in Lone Pine and we have a different aircraft that we're going to use, which is the TBM.
Oscar 26 traffic Daher Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha taking off runway 16 south departure.
There's up to Mount Whitney up there. Okay, we got it set in to go to Furnace Creek over in, take the brake off and go outside, full power. What altitude? We're at 3690, 3,700 feet. So we don't need the hot rod today, the F-15. This will do just fine. And we're going to follow this road right down to Keeler. That could be Keeler right there, the little mark in the distance, a little helper. And again, the pilot doesn't use those, but it saves me from having to edit to confirm when the little name pops up. If I've said it's something different, that helps keep me honest. Now we're gonna go inside here and turn off the bird diverter, bring back the power a little bit, get the torque on the money. So first stop is going by. It turned out the name of the mine there at Cerro Gordo is the Union Mine, and apparently it started in the 1800s. So again, our friend Brent Underwood, and he's Ghost Town Living is the name of his YouTube. Very well done YouTubes. He edits. I'm not an editor. So we'll look at the mountains. We'll keep an eye here on Keeler, and then we're going up at the top, and then we're going to go over into Death Valley, and Death Valley runs just along the other side of this ridge, and goes quite a ways north. But we'll be going to Stovepipe Wells and Furnace Creek. So we can see the little town here, and we can start seeing the road going up to the top of the mountain, well, let's call it Cerro Gordo. And you need to go get his YouTubes. Let's look back, see where we're coming from Lone Pine, and there's one of those peaks up there, possibly that one is Mount Whitney. That looks like the highest peak. Okay, let's get our, here comes the road that goes up there, and it takes an hour driving on this dirt road to drive from Cerro Gordo down to where his P.O. box is in Lone Pine. Does his shopping. They've got a hardware store they got pretty good facilities for a small town. They've got all you need. So we're going to look here. Here's the Cerro Gordo road that goes up, and so we're going to come back on the power a little bit and get down a little bit. Right like that. We're gonna go right by Cerro Gordo, and then we're going to go up north. Yeah, it's amazing what they have in the road. Whether we're going to see the new American Hotel. This possibly is the new, I think this is the new hotel. That looks like it was, that may be the original, because these satellite photos could be from 5 years ago when I bought it. I got the game or the simulator from Microsoft. It's called Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So where the mine shaft is, possibly this is the area where they dug the mine. They got a church down in there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back over and get close to this may be Stovepipe Wells. Death Valley Stovepipe Wells is right there. So we'll go back out. So we'll go to Stovepipe Wells first. Go back out here a little bit. There we go. There it is. I see I'm turning. I don't have to turn quite that much. Okay, here we go. And goodbye to
500.
the little town, the little ghost town. And then you can see how a lot of this is the parts of these low spots are look like it does over by Stovepipe Wells. So we go across a little no man's land here, but this is all part of the Death Valley National Park. And then where we're going is probably right over there, Furnace Creek. And here's a little spotter right there. Yeah, just to the left. We'll go by Stovepipe Wells. See how our gauges are looking. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. We can bring it up, power up just a little bit. And what are we doing here? Beautiful country. So now I think we see Stovepipe Wells. We're heading right for Stovepipe Wells. And just double check. Yeah, we're looking good. That's Stovepipe Wells right there. And we can look down toward Furnace Creek right down there. Yeah, we'll get a look. Then we'll take a look around. That back up that way. Covers a large area of the national park. Death Valley National Park. Yeah, we'll keep it over this way a little bit. Almost over into what looks to me like the real Death Valley. What I always thought, but apparently some of the area that we were just flying over is within the park. Oh, we could turn on the autopilot and see what's our altitude, 7,300. So we go to 7,300, 7,500. $75. There we go. It's holding our altitude. Now we got to get our heading. Heading to 069. Nav. Get the heading on. Here we go. Shows that holding us at 7,500. No, not quite. We'll go down to 6,500. We'll go down to 6,000. 6,000. Here we go. Okay. There's stovepipe wells. So you can see the alluvial fan is, we can't quite, yeah, we can see one. It's not as coming out right here. We can see the lines. And this entire area right here is the runoff from just this area alone. This runs out here and makes all these lines. So this is pretty flat across here. Slightly downhill toward the center of the valley. Here's Stovepipe Wells. Fly over Stovepipe Wells, and then we'll fly down to Furnace Creek. So that's Stovepipe Wells, and we can't quite make, but we can get close. And we'll start turning, heading 120. We'll 120. See how that does. Might have to climb a little bit. Look down at Stovepipe Wells. Not much going on there. Little town. Now we got to look and see if we're going to miss the mountain, and we'll also see if we're heading for Furnace Creek. Yeah, pretty. We got it nailed. We'll see the little. Maybe it's right there. See if we see it from inside. So I think that's Furnace Creek right there. So we come back. Just let's go 115. All Death Valley. This is prettier. Well, it all depends on what your idea of beauty is. We're holding 6,000 feet. We don't have it quite. We can be more precise. We'll go down to 5,500. Now we'll go down to 35. Oop. So I had it at, that's it right there. That's good. And then our altitude, going to drop down to 5,000, 4,500. 4,500. Down 1,000 feet a minute. There we go. Then we'll get out here and see how we're doing on our heading. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. We'll go to the right just slightly. I don't see the mark. And we're going to land to the south. Oh, I see it now. There it is right there. So now we can go down to another, we'll go down to 3,000. All Death Valley. We'll see what our altitude is. Oh, I see the runway there. Dead ahead. Turn off the autopilot. I don't see a golf course, but $2,700. So we're going down below sea level. So we should be at 1,000 feet or thereabouts on our downwind. Looks like another alluvial fan right there. Yeah, I used to, my first time over here was from Monterey in the Comanche back in the 60s. Roger Pointer was, said that we really got to lose some altitude here. He'd drive over here. This was where they'd go in the wintertime. And he and his wife. So I just got my real estate license, and he was teaching real estate law at the college. So I said,
500.
I need a little help on real estate law. I said, I don't think I know much of the law. Going to real estate school doesn't teach you a heck of a lot about the law. So he said, sure. I said, what can I do for you? And he said, you can fly me to Furnace Creek. So we flew to Furnace Creek. Little balloon time. Here we go. Here we are. Furnace Creek. We'll look around here. In Death Valley. It shows we're 200 feet above sea level, so this must not be the lowest point. Because I know it's below. Oh wait, it's a minus. There are minuses here. So we're minus 200 feet. I didn't notice the minuses on these numbers, so this has to be a minus 220. Yeah, that makes sense. The bigger numbers are up higher. So we are below sea level. It says minus 215 right on the bottom there. Down in the right hand corner is where I'm looking at the altitude. 220 is negative 220, and actually in the little window on the bottom it's 215. Okay, there you go. So again, the hero these days, my current hero is Brent Underwood, who bought the Union Mine, or the little ghost town of Cerro Gordo, about 5 years ago, and he came out of Austin, Texas. But we are now in Death Valley, and that's probably within 80 miles of the mine. Cerro Gordo, the little town that you'll learn about if you go to his YouTube. Ghost Town Living. Okay, thanks so much. Let's get the hills in the background, and possibly they have a golf course over there. Thanks for riding along. Adios.